Hello, my name is James Spyro and this is Tech TLV. I'm joined now with Dror, the CEO of the Israel Innovation Authority. Dror, hi.
Hello, James.
Hi, it's a pleasure to chat and meet at Tech TLV because Israeli tech always delivers.
Right.
And it's a pleasure to kind of be with you and chat. So talk to me a bit about what's been happening the last 101 days and how the country has found itself.
Well, you started with what was happening. We had to deal with a war that broke upon us with no, indication before. But from the point of view of the Israeli high tech, many new challenges. Many people were called to army duty. We estimate something like 10 to 15% of the workforce in the first weeks of the war. Hundreds of early stage companies were caught in the middle of a funding round and could not conclude the funding round. And this is just to mention a few of the challenges. But above all, Israeli entrepreneurs and CEOs are very resilient and continue to deliver.
So one of the things that's so admirable about Israel is in these times how the private sector and the public sector and how everything comes together to help one another and deliver in some of the things that you've mentioned. Talk to me a bit about the Bridging Fund, please, and some of the ways that things are out there to help the sector, as you said, which has been struggling.
Yes, so as I mentioned, we very quickly realized that hundreds of early stage companies, all of them with amazing innovation, disruptive technologies, are finding it very difficult to raise funds in the middle of the war. And are in danger of being shut down in the next, let's say, 6 months. So we launched a new fund, a $100 million bridging fund to make sure that those companies do not go under because of the war. So in a sense, we are protecting maybe the main asset of Startup Nation, which is the startups, the early stage startups. And this fund was announced, I think, 2 weeks after the war broke, and already distributed $50 million to more than 100 such companies. Each one of them is really, the pearls and gems of Israeli tech. And I call upon investors in the local tech industry and the global tech industry to search for these companies and invest in them. This is a way to support Israel, and this is more than that, this is a way to do good money, because those are great investment opportunities.
Yeah, it's amazing how things like this come together so quickly in moments of crisis, and how the country really does this. What can you tell me about some of the new measures in the budget that's being proposed at the moment? Is there anything that you can share with us about how the assistance may help, or what the year may look like?
Yes, so as we speak, the government is now approving the budget for 24. And there is going to be a significantly additional new budget that the government is going to invest in the Israeli high tech. I cannot speak yet about the details because they are still being discussed, but I can maybe put them under the headline of Israeli government is determined to do whatever it takes to make sure that the Israeli high tech rises stronger from this war. Okay, so there's going to be a significant investment of the government in protecting all the Startup Nation assets and making sure that there are enough funds and enough infrastructure to continue the growth of the Israeli high tech.
And also restoring confidence overseas, I imagine, is also very important.
Absolutely. I think that those measures, apart from being concrete in terms of budget, are also a very strong signal to the local entrepreneurs, local investors, and investors and partners abroad that we mean business. And the fundamentals of the Israeli tech were not compromised by the war. We still have great research, great entrepreneurs, very sophisticated venture capital community, and all the fundamentals are there, and we will see many new innovations coming out of Israel in the next decades.
All right, Dror, we love to hear it. Israeli tech always delivers. It will continue to deliver. We'll be here at Tech TLV 2025 and way beyond. So, Dror, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you, James.